Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. There has to be a reason why Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu didn't clash at SummerSlam. Vince Russo exposes shocking Montreal screwjob backstage fallout. Exclusive insights and reactions. Keep watching. With Roman Reigns back in the fold, a bloodline civil war is all but guaranteed. But the question is, why did WWE hold off on a Reigns/Jacob Fatu interaction at SummerSlam 2024? This year's biggest party of the summer culminated with Cody Rhodes reigning supreme against Solo Sikoa, thanks to a timely assist by Roman Reigns. However, minutes before the original Tribal Chief's music hit, Jacob Fatu was helping Sikoa squash the American Nightmare's chances of retaining the WWE Championship. Interestingly, while hitting a massive splash on Cody through the announce table, the Samoan werewolf seemingly got hurt, which took him out of the equation just in time for Reigns to make his grand return. Now the WWE Universe is eager to find out if Jacob is actually hurt. If not, fans are interested to find out why WWE is keeping him away from the big dog. Former WWE employee says he got an uneasy vibe from Vince McMahon here. If the last 4 years are any indication, the creative team helming the Bloodline storyline loves the slow burn approach. Every exciting twist, face-off, and match is meant to be a reward for the fans patiently glued to this storyline. That said, ever since Jacob Fatu's arrival in the Stanford-based promotion, fans and critics alike have been lauding him as the next big thing. So far, he has been booked as a total monster, laying out the likes of Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens without any difficulty. So it must not have made much sense for Roman Reigns to render the Samoan werewolf ineffective with just a single Superman punch, while his eyes were on Solo. Given the mean streak Jacob is on, he needs to be presented as a threat that even the big dog would have trouble taking down. So their first physical altercation must be presented as a major deal, with not even a remote chance of it being overshadowed by anything else on the show. That could be a strong reason why the two didn't interact at all during the SummerSlam 2024 main event. Since Fatu's addition to the new bloodline, several fans have pointed out that he's been the MVP of the faction. From being a no-nonsense annihilator between the bells to looking menacing while standing behind his tribal chief during promos, the 32-year-old newcomer has been a must-see part of Friday nights. So it would be a real bummer if word gets out that he was actually hurt while performing the splash. Fatu's exclusion from any sort of physicality between Roman Reigns and the new bloodline would tremendously hurt the program. But the thing about injuries in WWE is that they don't shy away from popping up at the absolute worst times. So while everybody would hope otherwise, there's a solid chance that the original Tribal Chief and one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions didn't come to blows last Saturday due to the latter genuinely not being fit enough to perform. There's a popular saying in the world of professional wrestling that goes, "To be the man, you gotta beat the man." While Fatu has been vocal about his acknowledgement of Solo Sikoa as his tribal chief, the Street Fighter still has to prove that he's fit to take charge of the biggest faction in the business currently. He had the chance to do so by becoming the WWE Champion at SummerSlam, but he failed. Now his best shot at securing his seat at the head of the table is by beating the guy who sits there right now, Roman Reigns. Amidst all this drama, fans shouldn't discard Jacob Fatu's interest in claiming the throne, especially if Solo is unable to defeat the big dog. The self-proclaimed leader of the Bloodline's disappointing performances could prompt Jacob to topple his throne and claim it for himself. Once he's on top, he could formally challenge Reigns to a duel, thus adding legitimate stakes and an unshakable vibe of a big fight feel to their match. If that turns out to be the case, it makes sense why the enforcer would prefer to watch the action from the sidelines for now. Roman Reigns is no stranger to being betrayed. From Seth Rollins attacking him to end the Shield to Sami Zayn choosing Kevin Owens over the Tribal Chief, Reigns has had his fair share of heartbreak on WWE TV. So it makes perfect sense for him to now have contingency plans and safeguard himself against additional backstabbing. The way Solo forcefully assumed the role of tribal chief in Reigns' absence could have prompted the big dog to take action from the shadows. He might have secretly recruited Jacob Fatu and tasked him with winning Solo's trust, while the original tribal chief gets his squad ready for battle. With that being a possibility, it's easy to understand why Reigns and the Samoan werewolf didn't cross paths in the Bloodlines rules match. In the world of professional wrestling, storylines can be intricate and multifaceted, often leading fans to speculate about the real reasons behind a wrestler's absence from the ring. Jacob Fatu, known for his explosive style and impressive lineage as part of the Anoa'i family, has been noticeably absent from the spotlight lately. This has led to whispers and questions. Is Jacob Fatu hurt? While injuries are a common cause for wrestlers to step back, there could be other strategic reasons for his absence, particularly in relation to Roman Reigns, the current face of WWE. Let's explore 4 potential reasons why WWE might be keeping Fatu away from Reigns. 1. Injury management and recovery. First and foremost, it's essential to consider the possibility of an injury. Wrestlers endure rigorous schedules, and injuries can sometimes go unnoticed until they become serious. Jacob Fatu has shown incredible resilience in the ring, but that doesn't mean he's immune to the physical toll of wrestling. If he is indeed nursing an injury, WWE would prioritize his health and recovery over storyline development. Keeping Fatu sidelined allows him the necessary time to heal, ensuring he can return to the ring at full capacity. Moreover, WWE has been known to adopt a cautious approach when it comes to injuries, especially with talent that holds significant potential. If Fatu is recovering from an injury, keeping him away from a high-profile feud with Reigns could prevent any further complications or risks that might arise from pushing him too hard too soon. 2. Building anticipation and storyline development. WWE is a master of storytelling, and the absence of a popular figure like Jacob Fatu can serve a greater narrative purpose. By keeping him away from Roman Reigns, WWE might be strategically building anticipation for a future confrontation. The longer fans have to wait, the more invested they become in the eventual showdown. This approach can generate significant buzz and excitement, creating a memorable moment when Fatu finally makes his return. Additionally, WWE might be taking the time to craft a compelling storyline that enhances both Fatu's character and Reigns. Rather than a hasty confrontation that could feel forced, a well-thought-out build-up can lead to a more impactful and satisfying clash when it finally happens. This kind of narrative development allows for deeper character exploration and provides opportunities for surprises that can elevate both talents in the eyes of fans. 3. Creative direction and focus on other storylines. WWE's creative team often has to juggle multiple storylines and talent at any given time. The decision to keep Jacob Fatu away from Roman Reigns may simply reflect a shift in creative direction. WWE is known for its expansive roster and the necessity to spotlight various wrestlers. By pulling Fatu away from a direct feud with Reigns, the company can focus on other storylines that may be more immediately pressing or relevant to current programming. This separation could also allow Fatu to develop his character independently, perhaps building a unique storyline that doesn't directly tie to Reigns. In this way, both wrestlers can enhance their individual brands and narratives, which ultimately enriches the overall product. The wrestling landscape is ever-evolving, and sometimes the best moves are those that create space for multiple storylines to breathe and thrive. 4. Establishing a unique identity. Jacob Fatu, while part of the Anoa'i family, is carving out his own identity in the wrestling world. While comparisons to Roman Reigns are inevitable due to their familial ties, WWE may be deliberately keeping Fatu away from Reigns to help him establish a unique persona separate from his cousin. This is crucial in a business where individual branding can make or break a wrestler's career. By allowing Fatu to develop his own character, WWE is investing in his future as a main event talent. This could involve giving him the chance to explore different storylines, rivalries, and even alliances that highlight his strengths. Ultimately, this strategy could lead to a more dynamic and versatile performer who can stand on his own rather than be overshadowed by Reigns' dominant presence. Conclusion. While the speculation surrounding Jacob Fatu's absence from WWE programming may lead fans to wonder if he is hurt, it's crucial to consider the broader context of wrestling storytelling and character development. Injury management, anticipation building, creative focus, and the establishment of a unique identity all play significant roles in the decisions made by WWE. Whether or not Fatu is physically injured, it's clear that his absence is part of a larger narrative strategy that could benefit both him and Roman Reigns in the long run. As fans, we must remain patient and engage, trusting that WWE has a plan in place for its talent. The eventual reunion or confrontation between Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns promises to be a significant moment in wrestling history, one that is likely to deliver excitement and entertainment for all. Until then, we can only speculate and look forward to the future, hoping for a compelling storyline that showcases the incredible talent of both these athletes.